Hello everyone, my name is Tongsly, and welcome to another wonderful video of Zenless Zone Zero. Where we last left off, we have just defeated the ethereal that corrupted all three of the construction smart Bellabog machines. And, well, smart construction Bellabog machines. Blah, I tongue twisted it twice. And we got to see a very epic scene of Coletta believing in her father once again. And now they got the prototype back, also known as Jeroy. So let us continue our wonderful story, see what happens as the conclusion to that commission. A few days later, inside Random Play.
Wise, look who's here.
Yo, Proxy! What's up?
Yo! How are you feeling?
How are you feeling, Coletta?
Don't worry. It's just a few scratches. They're almost all healed up. I kept saying I was fine, but my sister and Anton insisted I get a bunch of tests to the hospital just in case I have ether corruption.
I understand why they're worried. You were in the prototype fighting that monster at close range for a long time. We don't know if it can cause any special harm to humans.
I guess you're right.
Alright. Only one choice. I don't know why it give me an option for one choice.
Speaking of which, how goes the investigation into the monster and the prototype?
Oh, that's actually the reason I came. Let's start with the monster. Public security called this morning. Said they're making the necessary technical preparations to recover the monster's remains.
Oh, really? That's good. The remains left by the monster are pretty unique, so I thought it'd take public security longer to deal with.
Yeah, that's thanks to those two pubsec girls who came to investigate the scene. But we can't just wait around while they investigate the monster. Can I leave this thing to you, Phaethon?
Oh! External memory unit added to the workbench. Workbench? Wait, I have a workbench? Oh, wait, no, that's right. The workbench, that's, that should have all the info of, like, enemies and stuff that I found. Okay, I confused it. Alright, a microchip-like object that Coletta gave us for safekeeping. It looks like an external memory unit that's been taken from the prototype. There could still be some clues contained within from before everything that with Horse went down.
This kind of chip is the external memory unit from the prototype's logic core you mentioned before, right?
Right, exactly. Back then, when he found the monster was hidden in the monument, my dad must have driven the prototype there with the intention of destroying it. If that's the case, there may be some clues left within the external memory unit. But my dad used a special encryption process, so we have no way to read the data inside. I hate to ask, but can you help?
There's no need to be so polite, Coletta. Besides, we actually have our own reasons for wanting to look into the monster. We'll find a way to decrypt the data inside. Don't worry.
Great, then I'll leave the storage unit with you. I have a meeting with the supplier, so I'll be heading out.
Bye, Coletta. Good luck with the project.
See you soon. I'll be waiting for some good news from you.
I feel like Coletta's demeanor has changed since we first met her. She's becoming a more and more mature leader. It seemed like such a simple commission. I never expected it to unearth Bellabog's past and involve such a mysterious monster. Wise, didn't you say your eyes were feeling strange when that monster started emanating energy?
Yeah, it didn't last long, but my eyes started to feel uncomfortable.
There's definitely something off about where that monster came from. It might have something to do with that thing we've been trying to learn about. Anyway, the remains were handed over to public security. We have to find a way to decipher the information on this storage unit.
Fairy, since we've increased our electricity bill 5-fold to keep you going, I assume you should be able to decipher it.
I'd be happy to be of service, Master. However, given the need to decipher it quickly, your current system's computing power, and your electricity usage requirements, I do not recommend doing it here. There is a hacker on Internaut, codename Rain, who, judging by their resume, fits your current needs. This person has also done business with Nicole from the Cunning Hares.
Rain? I've heard of her, Wise. She's a first-rate proxy when it comes to cracking encryption. So she knows Nicole. That makes things easier. Nicole would never miss an opportunity to use her contacts to cover her debts, after all.
So before I read this, I have some sneaking theories of what was about the monument that the machine, the prototype, was there for sealing, that Horse was probably there to take care of. He was talking to someone strange on the phone, which I agree with Coletta, it sounded very, very suspicious and strange. But he was asking what was inside it. Which means that monster was in the monument, as we saw, which obviously we saw in the last video. Oh, hold on. There we go. Actually, they turned off tracking. But yeah, as we saw, it came out of the monument. And when it did that, it was in the shape of a person. So I have two thoughts of what it probably is. My first theory is whoever gave him the job to make the memorial, it might have been a possible lead to a murder, of which they had the person's body buried inside the very core of the monument, and they wanted to use the monument to cover up and hide it so that it was never found, of which then, because it was a dead human body and it was inside a hollow that got horribly corrupted, it then turned into the monster. Theory number 2 is someone who no doubt has knowledge of how these hollows come to be, probably also created that thing. But the thing was too unstable and unpredictable to control or handle, and it was probably some experimental, like, creature for some form of, like, weapon or something that someone made, and they decided to commission Belobog Industries' president, or former president, Horse, to conceal and hide it. And in the middle of doing so, that was when later on Horse made the phone call, found out what was going on inside it, and he wanted to, like, probably do something to get rid of it. But by the looks of there being gunshots inside, something tells me that he found out what he was doing, and they didn't want him to do it, so they killed him and left the machine where it was, as they thought the monster was sealed away, when he probably found out what they were making him do. And yeah, that's my two theories. They're probably horribly incorrect, but those are theories that I'm right now on. Alright. I'll contact Nicole right away. Wise? And why did I keep doing that? I'll contact Nicole right away, Wise, and tell her that we want to ask Rain to decrypt the external memory unit. Is there anything else you want to talk about? How about Belobog? In the search for the prototype, those 3 machines got pretty badly damaged when they were swallowed by the monster. The prototype's logic core was also partially corrupted. Don't think Grace will give up on saving them, though. PubSec should return the 3 Belobog machines after they've recovered the monster's remains. Let's help Grace, too, if she needs anything, Wise. Alright, financial crisis back home. With a commission fee from Belobog, this month turned out to be a good one, but we'll still have to work hard next month. So, in the meantime, tell me before you go spending money on video games and gacha, okay? So she already knew. Nobody knows you better than I do. Okay. What about the thing we were looking into? Back then, I thought if we became proxies, we'd get some answers soon. I never expected it to be this difficult. Though this may be a breakthrough, your eyes feeling strange because of that monster definitely isn't a good sign. If your eyes feel uncomfortable again in the future, Wise, tell me straight away. Don't worry, I won't hide it from you. Alright, I have nothing else to talk about. We should be able to relax for a while after this. You should go and do something you enjoy. Alright. It looks like that thing we enjoy is gonna be napping. But first, let me look at this. Yeah, workbench. Okay, so I was right. What's this about locker? Odds and ends including a single sock. Problem is, where's the other one? Okay. We got a single sock inside. After browsing internet for a while, I'm still not feeling drowsy. Is someone knocking on my door? Did Belle notice that I'm not sleeping? Forget trying to sleep. I might as well get up and chat. Oh. We get to chat and chill in the room? Now that the Bellabog matter is settled, we're set for a good while. Let's do something easy then. Manage our video store's business, sort out our videotape inventory, etc. We can close earlier and watch videos at home too. Let's close shop early today. You need to take care of yourself. I wonder how much information can be found in the prototype storage unit. The monster in the monument, it isn't an ethereal, and it doesn't seem like a typical corrupted. Why are eyes? I can't let Belle worry. Someone is knocking on the door? Oh, the sun has come up. Okay, let's get into gear. You rest comfortably, and now your mind feels exceptionally clear. Oh, it's Roland. And his symbol is that of a dog. Mr. Independent Investigator, I am Roland, Chief of the New Eridu Defense Force, stationed at Scott Outpost. I previously worked with your team during the Shuyu defense. You're the one who blocked the truck. Blocking the truck was just a metaphor, but it comforts me to know you still remember the Defense Force mission. To cut to the chase, based on the skills you've demonstrated, my team and I have agreed that we can now authorize you to join in another Hollow Zero mission. A true soldier never passes up a chance to distinguish themselves, and this chance is now yours. Can you give me the details? Good. This is exactly the response the Defense Force needs. In short, participating in this mission requires a strong team, and the Defense Force will provide special support with supplies. I'll be waiting for you at Scott Outpost. Alright. Roland mentioned that we could get special supplies from the military by participating in this mission. Let's head over to Scott Outpost and find out more details. The Nekomata Agent story Cat and Mouse Game 1 has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive. There you are. What's up, Roland? Excellent. Excellent. It's been only 1 hour and 27 minutes, 35 seconds since I sent the message. Mr. Independent Investigator, I can sense your ambition. Yeah, there was no traffic this morning, so that's why I'm here. Punctuality is a virtue for humans, but for the Defense Force, it's a duty. We often have missions that are a race against time, and today's task is no different. In short, we've recently discovered that there are several anomalies of ether activity near the exploration route of Hollow Zero, which frequently spawn ethereals. Leaving these anomalies unchecked could certainly hinder the progress of future Defense Force operations. So you want me to handle it? That's right. This task involves routine cleanup of these abnormal zones, and your team isn't the only one participating. As for the special supply support I mentioned earlier, It includes materials for making W-engine drive disks, specifically drive disk master copies and plating agents. What are master copies? Indeed, it seems Mr. Independent Investigator is well aware of that while W-engine drive disks can significantly enhance the performance of a W-engine, the materials for making such disks are scarce. Especially recently due to increased demand caused by the Hollow Zero mission. These materials are virtually priceless in the civilian market. In a nutshell, the Defense Force is pulling out all the stops, providing top-notch support to boost the combat abilities of everyone involved and ensure smooth, routine cleanup operations. Sure, I'll take on the mission. Excellent. Then let me explain the details of the mission to you. Whew, alright. The list of the Defense Force routine cleanup missions is here. Oh, click anywhere. Use the right combat attributes to deal more damage to the enemy, which so far it says it wants ether. Don't forget to check the special effects for any unforeseen situations. Increase damage of special attacks and EX special attacks by 100%. The list of supplies provided by the military is here. Oh, so this is a good way for me to farm some of these discs to buff some people. A good soldier never underestimates the enemy. Please be prepared before participating in the operation. Monster and weirdo. I'm guessing you're the weirdo. Okay. This is a level 30 thing. Related agent. Okay. What? Okay, here we go. Monster time. Ah, what? Whoop! No, you don't.
I got you.
Okay, I counted you. There we go. Ah!
Moving out.
Leave it to Billy.
Right back at ya.
Ooh! Yeah!
Don't move.
Go!
Copy that.
Whoop!
This won't hurt.
Damn!
Never die.
Fine.
Yeah!
My bullets never lose sight of their target. Don't worry.
There we go.
Everyone will get their share.
Come on! Almost. No, you don't.
Billy, go grease your gear. What's this?
No, you don't. Niceness. That's another wonderful S rank. We got more of these. Energy regen. That will actually come in handy, especially this one for ether damage. It's weird, its main stat is ice damage bonus, but it has a 2-piece bonus for ether damage increase. That is awkward one. That's a very, very awkward one. I think that should have had a different main stat than ice damage. Because the ice damage will benefit my ice characters, but the ether damage will benefit my other one. I don't know. That's just weird to me. I think they should tweak that. Mr. Independent Investigator, since you've confirmed your participation in the routine cleanup mission, the Quartermaster will soon send initial supplies. Find a trusted tuner to customize W-engine drive disks for your team members to boost your team's strength. Thank you, I will. Before we say goodbye, there's something else I need to tell you. After our cooperation in the last Shiyu defense, the HAND's Hollow Special Operations has decided to officially station personnel at Scott Outpost, not just as external support. Starting tomorrow, Miss Ophelia from the HSO will be officially participating in the security mission at Scott Outpost. She hopes I can help persuade reliable veterans to assist. If you have confidence in your abilities, you can come here at the same time tomorrow and talk to her. I'll remember, not only the Institute and the Defense Force, but also the Hand is also going to have personnel stationed permanently at Scott Outpost. Anyway, I'll come back tomorrow to find out more. As for today's schedule, let's first head over to Bardic Needle across from our store. Speaking of trusted tuners, Elfie from Bardic Needle has been our longtime partner. Lately, she's been worried about sourcing drive disk master copies. Okay. I guess, if anything, we will have to actually take care of that in another video because I'm actually all out of time and I'm going to try to end off this one early so that it doesn't get expanded too long compared to some of my other ones. I'm trying my best not to, but sometimes things come up that I just get so delved into it that I kind of wish I could just keep going. Wish I could, but then I'd end up making pretty much streams instead of regular recordings, and I don't know where this commission said. Oh, it's right there. Anywho, I am going to take care of this stuff, maybe even do a little bit of off-camera farming before I get the last week's recording done. Hopefully I'll be able to make it be the video for the expert challenge. I guess we'll find out, because I'm going to take a little bit of a break from recording it, at least, to do some stuff on the side off camera and try to get that set. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell so that you guys can stay notified of the content that uploads onto the channel and to help support it. As always, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone. Stay safe. Stay healthy.